Worst first date story ever.
The worst first date?
Tim Burton directly ruined my chances of happiness and love.
I'm just having trouble picking the worst.
She decided on the first date to tell me, "You remind me exactly of my dad." And I was kind of a mood killer just then. But she married me, so things worked out okay in the end.
So we went to a bar and she was driving home that night. So I was sitting there having beers and she was like, "I don't really want to drink anything." So she was drinking Red Bulls. She drank like 14 Red Bulls in the evening and then drove home and she was just saying, "I couldn't sleep." I was just awake the whole evening. I was like, "Oh dear." But thankfully we're still going out, so it wasn't that bad.
In that, awkward high school phase when you are that nerd who doesn't really understand what dating is and all that, a blind date with someone who it turns out I didn't really want to be on a date with. Just that sort of awkward politeness throughout the whole thing with neither of you really wanting to be there. I think instantly we didn't click, we didn't have anything much in common, and we realised pretty quickly neither of us were interested, but we were too polite to say anything. We stuck it out. We had a good time, but nothing further went on.
One time, this guy was telling me, "Dude, she's so hot. She's so hot." And I got there, and my God, she was hot. But she was dressed like a stripper, like a porn star, right? I was like, I was just so embarrassed. And the intelligence factor just didn't happen to be there. So I had the worst dinner and the most embarrassing moment with one of the most beautiful girls I ever sat with, which was kind of a combination of terrible.
I took a girl to the cinema to watch a movie, and I was too shy, I didn't know what to say to her. And towards the end of the movie, because I knew she liked me, I asked her out to basically be my girlfriend, but it was so terrible the way I did it. Like, I didn't have any confidence whatsoever. I literally leaned over and like arched over and was like, "Would you like go out with me?" And she was like, "Oh, I don't like you like that." And I was like heartbroken.
Internet dating, okay? Dangerous thing to do. I went on a first date, met up with this girl. Within probably, I'd say about 3 minutes, it became very apparent she wanted children. Like, quickly. I have a daughter, Lily, 11 years old, who is amazing. I'm not so keen on another child. That made the date pretty awkward, and that's probably as far as I go. But yeah, 3 minutes in and we're talking children, yeah, not good.
In secondary school, there was a girl I'd been in love with for like literally years, and she finally agreed to go on a date with me, and I took her to see Tim Burton's Planet of the Apes, which is not a romantic film. It's not a film that you can build a relationship on, and unfortunately I didn't get a second date. But I think primarily because of the movie. That's what I tell myself.